A really cool side effect of this would be that people in the neighborhood see you doing it, and they might think to themselves, well, hey, I could do that with my yard.
Yeah, we were just admiring right behind you. There's a beautiful garden that they've started this year and last year, and she's come down and talked to us and asked us how things were going and showed us her garden. Dominique is on the irrigation rotation, and so she is learning how to operate the rain tower. We're farming here on land bank property, and so they are also working with the land bank in the Urbandale neighborhood, just a couple of streets over, and have an urban farm called Slow Lane Farm. And they also sell at the farmers market, and they have generously allowed us to tap into their water here for this lot this year, and then they just pay attention to their bills, and we pay them whatever is out of the ordinary for them, so that we can water our crops down here.
That's so cool.
Yeah. In the meantime, we are one of our apprentices is writing a proposal right now and doing the research for creating a rain catchment system. And so he's going to build like a lean-to structure that's going to collect water into rain barrels that will be gravity fed, so that in the future we will be less dependent on our neighbors' tap water, and we can sustainably harvest it from rainwater.
My favorite moments about Urbandale are when we're running the farm stand right here. I mean, I love working at Allen Street Farmers Market as well, but I love it when we're here and someone comes in and they've just seen the sign, or like last week we had a young couple come in and they've just moved to the neighborhood and they had seen the sign and they're excited about, here's a place where they can just walk to twice a week and buy fresh stuff that's grown right here, and they can come and volunteer if they want or not, or just come and buy, and if they live here we give them a neighborhood discount. And so the coolest thing for me is when people get excited about that, or when people stop by and say, this is so cool what you've done here, we love it, this is so much better than a vacant lot. So that's the coolest thing for me, yeah. And I guess another cool thing for me is that we have these 3 apprentices who are working here this summer, who are young adults, all of whom live within, I think, about 6/10 of a mile of the farm. And our hope with the apprentice program was that they would learn enough so that if they could go start places like this themselves. And right now, as we're nearing the end of the first 6-month period, they are beginning to talk about what they'd like to do and what projects they want to take on. And it's pretty cool to think that this year, and then again next year, when we'll have another 3 apprentices, that we're helping to launch kind of a new generation of urban farmers. So people who already live here, but for one reason or another hadn't gotten involved in doing growing for market, and maybe will help not only grow vegetables but help grow farmers, urban farmers.
It really gives you a good idea of just how urban this location is when you can hear the cars on the freeway, the jets are going over. I mean, you all are just right in the heart of things.
Yeah.
This beautiful garden.
We're also in the heart of the 100-year floodplain, which is one of the reasons why we're able to farm here in this particular location. The property is owned by the land bank, and there's restricted development on it since it is in the 100-year floodplain. They wouldn't like to put more buildings or houses or people in this area, so it makes it perfect for farming. And through the land bank's garden program, we have a low rent lease, I guess you could say, on the property, and are working with them to use it.
Where did you first connect with the idea of urban farming?
So I moved in this neighborhood last August, and we had been to the greenhouse at Hunter Park, and we had been to the market a couple times, and I noticed some flyers asking for volunteers for the farm, and then it turned out to be an actual working position, so it's pretty cool. But I'm actually like a medical assistant, and I do hair, so it's like outside of my comfort zone, but it's nice. I like it, and probably gonna stick with it. Like probably 9 out of 10, I'm gonna stick with it. So I've been trying to find a little bit more opportunities here and there.
Does this make you want to have a garden in your own yard?
Oh yeah. Like we've planted basil at home and salad, and I've actually trying to come up with some plans to get some space, because we have a pretty good sized backyard, but we also have like 3 dogs, so I don't really want to take that away from them. So I'm looking to find some space through the land bank and get it going, because my kids like it as well. My message would be that people need to start taking control of their lives again, and their health, and a lot of that would stem from we are what we eat, and we need to know where our food comes from, because a lot of things in the grocery store aren't healthy, and they're not, produced in ways that you might feel comfortable eating something. And it's just nice to be able to go in your neighborhood, find food, make it, and then to help and grow it, because it's not hard at all. And I mean, we need to come together as a community and rejuvenate the lives of the American people.